Hi, welcome back to Beaten Crazy Custom Creations. Today I'm going to attempt to make a beach theme tray for my granddaughter. Now, I've never done this. I've watched it done several times. I've never done it myself, so you can go on the journey with me and hopefully it will come out with something that looks cool. Not sure. I've watched Wanda from Wanda's Blessed Creations do anchors and waves, and I've watched several other people do them. I'm just not sure whether I can make it turn out that way, but gonna try. So let me get you down so you can see what I'm doing. This tray came with, this was from Amazon. It came with these gold handles. I don't know. I don't really like them. Not sure I'll use them. We'll see. I have some different size shells that I got from the Dollar General. Or no, Dollar Tree for these. And then I had these shells, which I got from the dollar store, Dollar General. Sand from, I think it was from a craft store, and I just kind of put some colors in it and threw it in a cup. Got these from Rockler. These are abalone medium size easy inlays. So I thought they looked pretty cool. They got lots of colors in them, so I thought they would look nice in the sand. So I'm debating on whether I want to lay that down first, use some J-Diction UV resin and set it, and then do my pour so that I can make sure the sand stays in place. So we're just going to see what happens. Let me get you down. Oh, and I picked out, I'm using the 26 color Let's Resin alcohol inks. And I've got Cast and Craft along with Let's Resin white pigment. So, and I also have Let's Resin Sinker white. So I don't know which one I'm going to use. We'll see. First, I think I'm going to pour my sand in. And then I'll use a brush to kind of brush it around. I just got a soft bristle brush. Try and spread it around and make it look like a beach. I'm not going to go too uniform because then it won't really look that way. I think I got a little too much on that corner. And I got some seashells that I want to try and put in there. Some of those little seashells and the abalone. I just think it's pretty. I would make a pretty beach theme. Oh, I got a little too much. I need more over in this corner. Darn it, I don't want more over here in this corner. I'm not sure. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I needed a little more down there, and I didn't color any more of it, so we're just going to go with what we got. Didn't realize it would stick to the silicone that badly. Oops. Oopsie. Okay. Now I think I want to spread out some of these, and these are really pretty. They got lots of color in them. Lots of color in them. So I'm just going to kind of just randomly lay some in there. I like the color. I may end up using more of them than I think, but we'll see. Got lots of greens and blues and purples in them. They're really pretty. And I'll put a few little seashells, I think, in there. My husband got these for me at Rockler. We were out there one day and I kind of thought they were really pretty and I would use them in something. So, kind of asked him to get me some the next time he went out. Alright, let's see about some little shells randomly in there too. Want to make sure I'm not going up over the tray. So I kind of want to pick the tiniest ones, really. Those are a little too big. I guess I could have crushed them. That might have worked. But I thought if I used the littler ones, and there are some crushed pieces in there. Alright, let's see about these. I kind of like that big seashell, but I don't know how it would work. So I'm thinking maybe I better go smaller. I wasn't planning on putting a top coat on, but I might have to. I thought if I just put some smaller ones in there. There's some real little ones. I kind of want one big one in there. Maybe I'll move this one over here somewhere. I kind of like this one. Not sure which one I want to use. These are pretty flat. Yeah, it looks like it may be up above. I don't want to do that. I wanted to try and avoid putting a clear coat over it. That one looks okay. Let's see if I can find some more small ones. Oh, those are cute. I like that one that way. Maybe too tall though. May have to find a smaller one. Kind of like the color underneath them. I don't know whether to go up above the sand. I mean, like I said, I'm just winging it. Because, you know, I've never done it before, so I'm just kind of winging it. I don't want to get too many in there and have it look all gaudy. Alright, I think I'm going to go with that. Now, I'm not real sure whether I want to. I really don't want the sand to move. Kind of want it to stay in one place. So I'm debating on this, whether I should use some J-Diction. Oh, I didn't turn my, hold on a second, I didn't turn my other light on. Well, that might help a little bit. And let's see, can I zoom you in some? Alright. Alright, let's make sure we got this in the frame here. Okay, well, I think I'm going to put some J-Diction on here. I kind of want all of this to kind of stay in where it's at. So I think I'm going to UV it first and get it to stay where I want it. My sand doesn't move and my shells stay where I put them. Alright, let's hit it with the light. Let me get this out of the way. I want to make sure I don't have my UV stuff. Well, knock more stuff over. Let's go ahead and hit it for 90. Okay, let's see what happens here. know if I want to stick any more of those shells in there or not. I really don't have any little ones. Plus there's more in that bottle that are tiny enough to go. Still a little sticky. Give it another 90. Get me a drink and we'll move on. I did find a little bag of pretty shells at the Dollar General, and I really wanted to use those, but they're a little too big for the tray. They had a little bag, and they had like orange, some blue and green, big old shell. Those are, unless I was doing a deeper tray, those are just too big. So I just looked and I seen that I had some smaller ones, so I went with that. I picked out for colors, I picked out, oh, let me get my glasses on. Cerulean blue, sapphire blue, and emerald green. I don't know, I mean, I'm not going to put, I'm going to move this over. Uh-oh. Is that air bubble? Yes. Darn it. Darn air bubbles. Alright, let's get this. Hit that. I think the others are stuck. Oh well. I guess some beach themes can have some air bubbles. I kind of looked to see if I had any small fish that I could stick in there, but I don't. The little koi fish I got out that I had made up were way too tall. I also have, well, I do have one other one, but I don't think it's flat enough either. So I don't think I can do that either. I will probably scoot this tray over some more because my cord for my light's not that long, so I'm going to need to move the tray over when I put the UV resin on the other part of it. I just want to make sure it's not sticky. And then I will mix up my color. I'll mix up my epoxy and yeah. Wanda kind of got on to me about not using my PPE on mixing my epoxy. So I will be using it today and I will be mixing off camera. Okay, let's get the rest of this. Let's move the tray over and get the rest of this with UV. Oops. was about out, but I guess not. Okay. I'm good. You just set that bottle upside down and leave it there for now. Whoa. Okay. Oh, so what have y'all been up to? I feel like a dog magnet. And I apologize for my last video, the sugar skull. I didn't realize that I wore a black t-shirt down and it was full of my dog's hair. Just full of it. I constantly find myself using a lint roller just to try and keep the dog hair off of me. But like my friends say, I wear it well. I wear the dog hair well. Just never want to come to my house wearing anything black, 'cause you'll leave with dog hair all over you, and it will show very badly. And my dogs don't care. They want to be right in your lap. It doesn't matter to them. They don't care that you're getting hair all over you. Not at all. Not at all. So, and I don't mind it, but you know, sometimes I need some me time. And I don't get much me time anymore. Nope. I do not. I was trying to add the two videos together, and that was the dog wanted to be sitting right on top of my laptop while I was trying to work, and it's like, no, you cannot do that. I need to work. So she didn't like that too much. I was trying. I'm still learning. I got a brand new laptop and I'm still learning, trying to learn how to use it. And sometimes I have to YouTube some stuff just to see how to do it. So bear with me. I'll get better at the laptop. It's just brand new. And it really bugs me, but I'll get better at it. Oh, did I put a fingerprint in that? Yes, I did. Oh well. It'll be covered up. I wish I would have filled this with some alcohol first so I'd know how much it took. I don't have a clue. And I'm always mixing up more than I need. More than I can use. So it doesn't... I've got a set of coasters over there I want to do too. So... But I kind of want to get this one done first. And then I'll do another coaster video. Why not? I've got some ideas for that one. I have this flower mold, and I've got so many of these because anytime I had leftover resin, I would pour it in this flower mold. Well, now I'm trying to figure out a way to use these, except for I haven't been able to really find a coaster set that's deep enough to put them in. So I have to look through my molds and see if I have one that's deep enough to put the sunflowers in, because I got a whole pile of them. Some of them aren't colored, some are just clear, glow in the dark. which is Wanda's favorite and mine too. I love me some glow in the dark, so I'm constantly making stuff with glow in the dark. And my grandkids love it too, so they'll come over and that's what they'll use. Glow in the dark. Alright. Now let's see if... yeah, it's good enough. Alright. So now then, the next thing I need to do is pause you and go mix up my resin with my respirator mask on. I got me a pair of gloves, so they're here. And I'm going to pause and go mix it up so we can get this tray going. Alright, we're back. I'm using Let's Resin 1:1, 30 to 40 minute working time. I've got 400 milliliters made up, which is probably way more than I needed, but I kind of want to work maybe on the coaster set too. So I'm just going to pour some in here to mix my colors in some paper cups. May grab some coasters over there, and kind of wanted to do them with some sand too, but I don't have any more colored, and I should have colored more than I did, but that's okay. We'll do what we can do. Yeah, I haven't even, sorry, I haven't taken these out of the paper yet. So I don't know. Let me grab another mold here. I got another Let's Resin skull mold. So I'm gonna set it up there. Sorry, no, I can't stand this plastic really. I may set a couple of skull molds up there and pour the excess in those. Sorry, I should have had these out before. I'll set these over here. Any excess we'll pour in there. I need my sticks. I got them hard to pick up with the gloves on. Alright. I really don't want too dark a blue. I do want. This is sapphire blue. I'm going to go with 3 drops of the sapphire blue. And cerulean, let's go with 3 drops. Yeah, maybe 4. Whoops. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. Emerald green. Three drops of it also. And then let's oh, I better shake this pigment up. Been sitting down here for a while. Let's see here. I don't know how much of it I want. Let's see what this does first before I put any more in there. don't want it real dark. I mean, I don't think anyway. I'm gonna say that's good, but I may end up putting some more in there. Alright, let's get these stirred up. It looks like I didn't bring enough sticks over. Oh, that's a pretty blue. I like that blue. Okay, let me grab a couple more sticks here. I like the teal color too. Doesn't really look too blue. Kind of looks the color of some lakes around here. It's not very nice, but honestly, it's probably the truth. So, okay, I'll just lay it there for now. Alright, I don't know. I think I'll start with this one. Kind of want it towards the bottom. Just put these on some paper towels and wipe them off. Thinking I probably didn't mix up enough blue, really. I might have to mix up more. And maybe some more of this color, because I do kind of like that color. I don't know that I need any more green. I like this color though. I'll mix some more up a bit. That was really... Alrighty. Mess over here. My cup is dripping. It's making a mess. Okay, sapphire. Get a little bit more in there. Make it a little bit darker. thing I don't like about using the cups is they're usually only about good for one pour. Then it starts to want to fall apart on you. Okay, let's pour some more up here. I went a little bit darker on this. Let's see how it looks. Don't tell me I didn't mix up enough here. I hope y'all can hear. I did turn my air purifier on high, so, and I can hear my air conditioner running, so I hope it's not too loud. I did move the microphone a little closer because last video seemed to be, the sound didn't seem to be very good on it. So I was trying to make it a little better. So hopefully moving the microphone a little closer to me, I hope you can hear me good. And what I decided to do, I got several different comments on the name for the sugar skull. I think I'm going to put all the names in I'm going to put them in the sugar skull, and I'm going to let my granddaughters pick out of the skull, and then we'll go with that. Whatever name they pick is the name we're going to go with. So if you haven't got your comment made about the name for the sugar skull, I'll show it to you again, and we need to get the comments so that I can. Alright, I think we're done pretty much with that. I don't know if I want to pour more green down here or not. I'm thinking maybe. Might as well use it up. Because that looks a little clear there. I'll get my heat gun out here in a minute and try and blend the colors a little bit. There we go. All right. Let's turn it on low. And then you get some air bubbles out and blend some colors at the same time here. Looks like I have a piece of some sort of, probably a dog hair. Okay. I don't know if my white is white enough. I'm just going to, and I don't know whether to pour it on or just drizzle it over with this. Yeah, that's not going to work. I thought that would work, but it's not. That's way too much, I think. let's just kind of weave it through there and then we'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully it'll work out. That's high. That is not moving nothing. Maybe I put too much in there because I'm not getting it to move. Or I should have put some casting craft in there. Alright, let's try something real quick. Let's try moving the white around. Making some striations in the water. That might help. Because I don't think it's working the other way. I'm trying to blow but with the heat gun, but it doesn't seem to be moving. Oh, that's looking more beachy. I mean, you know, kinda. I still think I'm gonna have to put a clear coat on it because I don't think the tray's full. Alright. Let's see if I can bring you down a little closer so you can get a closer look at what I did here. Alright, that's about as close as I can get it. Just trying to break up the big pieces and make it look a little more beachy. Maybe even pull some back towards the rocks and the shells. Break up the big pieces. And I think I might pour a little bit of clear down here on the bottom. Try and fill it in a little bit. And I think I will move this piece over to the other table because I'm going to try and get another video up today. Yeah, I might have to put some coloring down here. I don't really like the clear. Not really liking it. Yep, seems to be pushing all my color back. I don't want my color pushed back. I want to keep some color down here. Yep, it's definitely doing that. Alright, let's do this. I know that's not the ideal way to do it, but it's pushing all my color away, and I didn't really want that. It also messed up all my little waves I had going. I was just trying to make that clear, not look so clear. I don't know that that worked. May have made matters worse. I wanted some color back there, but yeah, I'm good with that, I guess. About as good as I'm gonna get. Alright. Now that I messed all my waves up, I might try and put some more in. Alright, let's see what happens. Even put some down here so I can move it up. I don't think pouring it was a better way of doing it, really. Let's try and move some stuff around. I don't know why this thing doesn't seem to be moving. Seem like I have better effects with just using the tool than I am using this. I can't get it to move. Really. Not moving much. Alright. Let's go back to just moving and breaking it up. piece of hair. I think that was one of mine. Uh-oh. Making a mess here. Break the big pieces up. Alrighty then, that's the way it looks. I think I'm going to use the rest of my epoxy that I got and pour it in one of my skull molds, just so I'm not wasting it. So let's put, I like this blue. I think I'm going to put some of this blue in it. And mix it up and pour it in the skull mold. Alright, I'm going to pull this skull mold down here where you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to pour what's left of this in that mold, so I'm not wasting it. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow when we unmold this. Bye for now. Welcome back everyone. Here is the beach themed tray. It's actually a little bendy. I mean, it's pulling away from the mold, but it's pretty bendy. But, yeah. I don't know whether I want to take it out of there yet. So, I'm thinking maybe I should just, yeah, I could have poured another coat over it. And I see some down here at the bottom, I see some little shells protruding out of it, and I also see an air bubble up in that corner. I didn't care too much about that, but I see some little pieces of fluff that I should have covered it, and I didn't. Yeah, there's some pieces of fluff in there. Well, I may get me something and try and scrape the fluff out that I see in there. And this may be a 3-part video. I still have a little more room, so I may pour just a clear coat over over the top of it. Let me see what I can do about what I do with my razor knife. It's got lots of little pieces up. This is going to scratch it, but looks like there's some. Alright, well. I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to mix me up some resin and do a clear coat. Okay, I mixed up about 200 mils of Let's Resin, 1-to-1 ratio, 30-40 minute working time. It still has a lot of micro bubbles, but I'm not really worried about the micro bubbles too much because, you know, it's a beach themed tray, so if it has a little bit of bubbles, I don't care about that. I'm not sure my table was quite level, so I'm going to start here in the center and just let it flow out. Hopefully I mixed up enough. Slow your roll here, because I want to make sure that that's not unlevel. Let's see. And of course I don't have any sticks over here if it is unlevel. Hold on, let me grab some. Got some sticks in case it is unlevel. I was just gonna move it around, but I got some more to pour here, so let's finish pouring it. I may have actually not mixed up enough. We'll see. We'll see if I did or I didn't. I think my next projects are going to be those little, I think they're 5-ring binders. One's dragon, and then I have a Halloween one, which Wanda will love. I think that's what I'm going to do next. Alright. Let's try and move this around here, because it looks like I could that, or maybe put a stick under this. That's when I wished I had one of the warming mats. This probably would get done a lot faster. Trying to make sure I'm pushing it to the edges here. And I think this time I will find a container or something to cover it with. Hopefully I have something that big. I don't know, but I don't want any more fluff in it while it's curing. Well, it looks like it's pretty level. I just don't want any air bubbles. Not a lot of them anyway. Few I don't care about, but not a lot. And I will hit it with some alcohol, clean my mess up, and find a container. Let me see if I can find one that's big enough to cover it. There ain't any fluff in it. Don't know if it'll fit. Need to get me some of those little tent-like things. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. But I'm thinking that if I set me some of these empty Jello cups there, I could set it up on that and maybe get it to where I can cover it enough to keep stuff from laying in it. I can get stuff out of the way here. I need to clean my mess up. Got a lot of stuff still out. Alright, let's slide it forward enough to where I can put Jello cups on this side. Let's see what happens here. Well, I'm not going to be able to hit the Jello cups. Oh, darn it. I was hoping that I could just might cover it enough to keep the fluff out. Let me move these Jello cups out. I think it might cover it. I just got to get some stuff out of the way so it'll go down over it. See, you do see a little piece of fluff at the moment too. Holy moly. To set on the epoxy. is going to work. But if I can get it something to sit on it, something for it to sit on, that might actually be enough to keep the fluff out of it while it's curing. Alright, see you when it's done. Alright everyone, the tray has a top coat. It is finished. And let me get you down so you can see it. Let's get it out of the mold. Okay. Uh-oh. That's what I was afraid of. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. That stuff stuck to the mold. God bless it. Oh well. I can do what I can do. I should have known better. I'll have to do some J-diction and fill it in, because now sand stuck to my mold. Yuck. Okay, and it's sticky on that side. So I will have to put a top coat on it just to fill it in. Alright, well, it is what it is, and I knew I should have, after I did it, I knew I should have went ahead and I knew right after I done it I should have went ahead and mixed up the sand with the J-diction and then put it down, but I didn't. So now we're going to have to do a top coat on it, on the other side of it, to fill in. Okay, well, let me pause you and get my resin mixed up. Okay, I mixed up about 200 milliliter of Lutz resin, 1-to-1 epoxy, 30 to 40 minute working time with my mask on. Now I'm going to pour a top coat on this to cover the shells and the sand. I'm not a happy camper. Let me put my gloves on though before I do that. So I don't get it all over my hands. Alright. I don't want to get carried away here, because I'd like to not have it go everywhere. Just kind of want it to go to the end and not over. Yeah, this is not the right tool for that. Guess I could have done J-diction again on the opposite side here, but kind of just want to get a coat on it because it's sticky. It would have been nice to wear my glasses so I could see better what I'm doing here, but it did not. They're upstairs. Guess I could have went and got them, but I'm trying to get this not to run over. just want it to the edge and that's it. I just needed to, should have been a little more patient, and I could have done this easily. Yeah. Dang it, I don't want to go over the side. I don't want no drips on the other side. My best to get it to the ends, really, without it running over, because I don't want to have to clean it off the other side. It would have been easier to just use J Diction. I could have had it already done, but I don't want to take a chance on it being sticky. Because it is a little sticky at the bottom now. And I'm going to have to clean my mold out because it's full of sand that didn't cure all the way. So I should have mixed it up. Oh well, live and learn. I'll know next time to mix the sand in with it. Yeah, I can see it. Oh well. It's the back side. It is what it is. Kind of want to get the bubbles. Want to make sure these pieces are filled in. Make sure it isn't running over. I don't see it running over. Alright, what happened here? Don't tell me my battery went dead. Oh, come on. I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what happened. I hope I'm still recording, but I can't guarantee it. Alright. Looks like it's pretty covered. I see some stuff in there though, some fluff of some sort, which I don't want. The rest of that I think could be sand. I'm going to blow it just a little bit. Alright, I guess I'll be back when it cures. I'm going to take this leftover and pour it in my skull here, and we'll unmold it too. Okay, welcome back everyone. I have the tray done. I've poured a top coat over the bottom where the sand was poking through. I really didn't like the handles, so I probably won't put them on there. And I see there's a couple spots I missed. Oh well. It's just a tray for the kitchen, so let me get you down and I'll show you what her... Nah, let's not bring you down. I'll just show you like this. Well, maybe. Uh-oh. There's the tray I made. Don't look much like waves, really, but it's cool looking. I think it'll be okay. And she'll like it. So, there you go. All the little shells. I don't know what happened there. Some must have ran over. So now I'm gonna have to peel that off and fix it. But there's the back of it, where I had to cover all the sand and all of that's covered. So I think it turned out okay for my first try. I mean, it really doesn't look like waves, but I kind of like it, and I will see you all on the next video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye. I'm sorry, I'm back. I forgot all about the skull that I had over there that I poured, so let's take it out of the mold. It's been in the mold for a while, so it ought to be ready to come out. Hopefully, I can get it out of there pretty easy. I hope. Just start rolling it down. I see it's got some overflow on it. That's gonna have to be, gotta be careful, because I always manage to almost cut myself And those cuts with the epoxy hurt quite a bit. I mean, it's kind of, to me, it's worse than a paper cut. Alright. Alright. And here we are. It's kind of got three different colors in it to fill it, but I kind of think it's cool looking. It looks kind of cool. Alright, see y'all later. Bye.